that John was a bright light, and he was a gift from God, and that everyone is that way, and that you know, in carrying on John's legacy, we don't want other people to hurt like we have hurt, and we want people to speak out and maybe push themselves out of their comfort zone, because that's what John did to himself, and that's what he called on all of us to do in order to live our best life.
Our best life. Those touching words of a mother remembering the life and legacy of her son, John Umberger. His life cut short after he was drugged and murdered at a New York City nightclub. And new tonight, police have identified suspects wanted for the murders of John Umberger and Julio Ramirez. Investigators say they were among 6 people indicted on robbery charges in a pattern that police say not only involved those 2 young men, but 17 victims. Investigators say the criminals drugged their victims using their own faces to unlock their bank accounts on their phones, draining thousands of dollars. And one person who never stopped fighting for justice for her son is Linda Clary, the mother of John Umberger, and she's joining us live again now. Linda, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on this evening, especially of the recent development.
Yeah, let's talk about this. I mean, first off, I just want to ask how you're doing in light of these new developments in this case. What is it like for you to see these faces and these mugshots?
Last night, when I received the word that NYPD had put out a public service announcement to try to ask people to help find them, it was the worst feeling in the world, because it was just so painful to see the people who did this to John, as well as Julio, as well as countless others. And I'm convinced there are even more victims who have not come forward or who have not been identified. So it was very painful, and probably it just was horrible. And because you have to wonder what drives someone to do this, what happened in their life that they can do this.
And, you know, last week we spoke with a former CIA officer and FBI special agent who said that she believed that you, Linda, were key to cracking this case. Let's listen to some of that together.
Miss Clary, she is an amazing woman, and she deserves so much credit, really, in bringing the arrests of these suspects. She shouldn't have to do that, but unfortunately, this is sometimes where we're at, and I am so impressed with her and that she did what she did. I think she was the key to cracking all of this.
And so, Linda, what do you think here? You were told this was a simple overdose, but you did the legwork yourself. You refused to leave that waiting room for hours until an investigator saw you. What is your response to Tracy Walder's words?
Well, I hope John is cheering us on in heaven, and I'm honored by her words, but please know it wasn't just me. It was a team effort. It was my 2 sisters. It was my niece. It was my boyfriend. It was John's friends. And none of this would have been possible without all of them, and without everyone concurring that, no, this is not what John would have done. We all know John, and this is not how it was. And just to anybody who's in a similar situation, I would encourage them, please keep pushing, please dig deep. And then other victims, I please come forward and help us. We need your help. We need these people off the streets. And there are multiple gangs doing this. It's not just this one group of people. There are other gangs who are responsible for other deaths. And we need help to stop them.
Yeah, and to your point, Linda, police investigating at least 43 incidents now of drugging and robbing involving these gangs. And you have done so much work already, and I appreciate you coming on the show again tonight. Linda Clary, always appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.